Hello, world. You are now rocking with Mr. Live Worldwide. Today's topic, people, is boundaries. The concept of boundaries, that is. What are boundaries? Why are boundaries important? Different types of boundaries. And how effectively to set boundaries in various aspects of life. I'm loving this already, ain't you? All right, let's go. Also, in personal relationships, that's a big one, people. Major. Shout out to Hot Boy Major on that. Plus, interactions online, setting boundaries. That's another big one, people. That's another big one. Because you know how y'all be getting loose as a goose all on the internet knowing you shouldn't. Shout out to Boots. Welcome, people, to my YouTube page. Hello, world. All right, let's keep it moving. I know you like that name though, right? How about them glasses? Like them. How about that name though? Yeah. I didn't steal it. I didn't borrow it. Came up with it all by myself. It's all mine. It's original. Yep, it's original, people. Just like me. All original, baby. All original. All right, let's keep it moving. First thing we're going to do is give glory to glory. So first things first. Glory be to God. Without the Lord, you wouldn't be having this handsome face on this camera right now in your living room, on your tablet, on your telephone. You know what I mean? Whatever device you're watching me on at this moment. You know what I mean? Don't you see that glow? Yeah. Them glasses? Yeah, Take the glasses away, I still glow. I know, right? I really make them hate me. All right. Like I said, first things first, glory be to God. And the topic is boundaries, of course. That's today's topic. And number one is honor my boundaries. And in return, I'll do the same when you set yours. Honor my boundaries. And in return, I'll do the same when you set yours. That's true, people. You honor my boundaries, I do the same for you. Now, all you're going to get from me is the truth, no lies, and I ain't here to BS you. Because I ain't here to waste your time, because I wouldn't allow you to waste mine. That's how it's going to go. All right. On this page, I don't know about nobody else's page, but on this page, that's how it's going to go. I know I keep pausing every quick little second. I'm just going to have to excuse that because I ain't editing nothing. This is raw, authentic, all day long, on and off camera. That's what I am, raw and authentic, all day long, on and off camera. Now, this is the killer right here, y'all. I'm gonna tell you why I set my boundaries. This is gonna crack you up because I love me some me. Point blank, period. I set boundaries because I love me some me. You know what I'm saying? I've always loved me some me, but now I really love me some me. You know what I'm saying? Because I love me some me. It's just that simple. I'm a simple man with simple needs. All right, let's get it. If you don't love yourself, you need to start. For real. I'm laughing, but I'm for real. I'm serious. If you don't love yourself, you need to start. For real though. And also, without self-love, you can't love nobody else, ma'am or sir. Without self-love, you can't love nobody else, ma'am or sir. So don't be trying to lie to me like you, oh, I love this person, I love that person. Nah, you can't lie to me. You lying to yourself, and you need to stop it. Just need to stop it, period. Just need to stop it. All right, moving along. I love on me every day. That's how much I love me some me. I love on me every day, as much as I possibly can. Yeah. I make time to love on me. You see how that works? I make time to love on me. Yeah, because I love me some me. And it shows in the way I carry myself, the things I eat, the people I hang around, the people I allow to hang around me, the places I hang, and in my hygiene. And with or without a roof, guess what, ma'am or sir? I'm still gonna bathe daily somewhere. I got to have that bath. You know what I'm saying? I got to stay clean. You know what I mean? Cleanliness next to godliness. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I got to have that bath, regardless. All right. Go ahead and grab your popcorn and your drinks, because this one right here gonna be a good movie right here, people. It's gonna be a good one. All right. My first example was off the internet, and the internet said it may be appropriate to lend your car to a family member, but inappropriate to lend your car to somebody you just met that day. Okay, first off, let's just hold off right now for one quick second. Family member part I can understand. But who lend their car off the people? Who lend their car to the people they just met the same day? Yeah, you definitely got some screws loose. All right, moving along. If you fit that category, ma'am or sir, you don't need no car. I'm just gonna be honest. You don't need no car, ma'am or sir. You just don't. Like, why would you do that? But anyway, I came up with a better example. Now, in the comments, y'all can tell me if it was a better example than the internet. And my example was, I'm not lending no money to family members no more than I'm lending money to this honey I've been dating for the last 6 months. You dig me? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. All right, moving along. Boundaries are set here, people, and for everybody's protection. Ain't that something? It's the truth, though. It's in the Bible. In Proverbs 25:17, it says, seldom set foot in your neighbor's yard. Now, if I said that wrong, forgive me, y'all. But I do read the Bible a lot. So, of course, when I went to the internet for examples, I went into the Bible for them, too. So, you just going to have to either, you can love it or hate it. You know what I mean? That's pretty much all you can do is love it or hate it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no other option. Ain't no in-between over here, buddy. You know, like just like if either you choose the Lord or you choose Satan. Ain't no in-between. Ain't no gray areas. You got to choose a side. But anyway, also it said basically meaning too much of you and they will hate you. Big facts. I wrote that facts part in all caps because I know it's true. I'm a living witness, living testament, all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm that. I'm him, for real, for real. All right. Also, it says showing up inappropriate. My bad. Showing up uninvited too much at your neighbor's house. Eventually, you will ruin that relationship. That's also true. Which I ain't really care for my neighbors like that anyway. But I know some people like to always be at their neighbor's house or just pop up for no reason. Too much, you know what I mean? But just so you know, ma'am or sir, you're going to ruin that relationship. And it's probably going to end very badly, too, for you, ma'am or sir. Moving along. Also, it says boundaries are critical, y'all. Boundaries are critical for maintaining healthy and respectful relationships. Now, I can dig that. I can dig that. That's why I set my boundaries. Because I want a healthy and respectful relationship with whoever I may kick it with. Yeah, it's got to be all that. You know what I'm saying? The Lord got to be in there too now. I ain't saying I'm going to preach to you to death while we hanging out, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have God in your life too if you kicking it with me. Because I got God with me 24/7. You see what I'm saying? 24/7. Yeah, that's another thing you're just gonna have to love and hate about me. Some people gonna fall in love with just that alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool with me too. But like I said, like it said though, this is all out the Bible. Boundaries are critical for maintaining healthy and respectful relationships. Now I'm all about health all the time. I'm working on me as far as health wise go. You know what I'm saying? Respectful. Oh, I'm very respectful. In relationships, I can dig it. You know, I ain't got no problem with having a relationship with nobody, ma'am or sir. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we kick it, hang out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? As long as you respectful. You know what I'm saying? Period. And got some God in your life, because if you ain't got God in your life, and first off, you ain't got God in your life, it ain't gonna work with us, no way. You know what I'm saying? Because I always got God with me, and I'm always gonna say something about the Lord, and I'm always gonna say something about the Bible, with around you or with not being around you. But a lot of times it's probably gonna be around you, because I like to try to enlighten people onto, you know, I like to try to enlighten people and you know, basically guide them to the light. You know what I'm saying? To the right side that they need to be on. Because a lot of people just confused and they don't have the knowledge, they just don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's where I come in at. I ain't here to judge you. I'm just here to give you the message, you know. If you're a friend of mine, I'm going to give you the message and get your life right. You probably going to hate and resent me for that, but that's cool too. We can depart. That ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got God at the end of the day, whether you there or not. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather have God than somebody that's feeling some type of way about me just because I tried to steer them in the right direction. You feel me? I don't know about you. That's how I feel. But we going to move along from that. Also, God says he gave us boundaries to help us be the best we can be in God's image. Now that's powerful. Think about that for a minute. That is powerful. If you ain't thinking about it, you need to think about it, because that is powerful. That is very powerful. That's mind-blowing. I like that. That's very mind-blowing. Where my other notes went? That's very mind-blowing. You can hear paper and stuff rattling. That's because I'm getting my notes together, y'all. I got them all written down, don't get me wrong. I ain't just jump on here just to be jumping on here. I done did my research. Believe me. All right. And now, I'm going to tell y'all the most important boundaries there are: emotional, physical, and sexual. We're going to start with emotional. And emotional is basically, and I call these the triple boundaries, because they're big boundaries that's very, very important. So I call them triple boundaries. But anyway, emotional, it protects our emotional well-being. Now we're going to hold right there for a minute. If you ain't emotionally stable and your well-being, then you got a lot of problems, ma'am or sir. Now, when you think about that, that could fall in the line of anybody: rich, poor, famous, not so famous, on their way to be famous, the somebodies, the nobodies. In my eyes, all of y'all are somebody. So ain't really no nobodies and somebodies in my eyes. You feel me? I feel everybody is somebody to somebody. Hopefully they feel like they somebody to themselves first off. You know what I'm saying? I like I said before, it's one of those channels I like to uplift people. It's all positivity, no negativity over here. You put all that negative stuff in my comments, it ain't gonna get read. It's just gonna get deleted. It ain't gonna get read. I promise you that. So if you ain't got nothing positive to say, don't even come in my comments. Period. I don't need you to come in my comments saying this and that and the third that and this and that and this and that. I don't need all that. You can't keep it respectful. You can't keep it genuine. You can't keep it real. Now, if you calling you disrespecting me real and genuine, then yeah, you can definitely don't even worry about coming in my comments. It ain't gonna get read no way. It ain't gonna get no response. Now, if you coming in here with the good energy like I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm glowing up in here. I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. Even though I ain't got much as everybody else got, you can still see it on me. My bad. You can still see it within me coming out of me. Yeah, that's how I love how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't on me, baby. It's in me. Think about that for me. Let that marinate. All right, but anyway, emotional. It protects our emotional well-being. Now, that means you got some screws loose if you ain't emotionally stable. You can have all the money in the world and still be an emotional wreck, believe it or not. People still wouldn't want to be around you. You really wouldn't have real friends. You would have yes men and yes women. That's why I don't want no yes men and yes women around me, because they don't keep it real. They just dare to keep smoking, to keep drinking, to keep partying, to keep the bag, to keep some of the bag going in their pocket. That's all they care about. They don't care nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to let you know though. But I'm pretty sure you already know that yes man and that yes woman that's with you and that's running with you and your crew. They don't care nothing about you. I'm pretty sure you already know that. But I just thought I'd break it down for you. And I know it's a lot of things that come out about celebrities. And in my opinion, I believe a lot of it is true. And I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of times, the people who come out and say it, they know that person like the back of their hand. Like they know that person just as well as that person know them. And that's why when it come out, they jump out and they be like, oh nah, this ain't that ain't this, yeah, whatever. I don't believe nothing you saying. Let's just go ahead and put that out there. Yeah, and I stand on everything I say, I stand on. So no, I don't believe what you saying when you come out and you say, nah, I ain't do this and that didn't happen. Yeah, it did. Because if it didn't, you wouldn't have tried so hard to hide it, or you wouldn't have got rid of that person before or after it happened, after it came out. Like, it's sad because there's a lot of people on the internet that ain't like me, that ain't real and authentic, on and off camera, and they just throw an image out there and hope somebody grasps onto it so they can go up in subscribers and get the money. It ain't even about money for me. I just want to pass on this message to y'all, you know what I'm saying, on all of these topics I have. They're very strong, they're very important, they're deeper than the abyss. Let's get that part straight. All my topics are going to be deeper than the abyss. I'm going to do my research before I come on here. I'm not just going to jump on here and just be talking, randomly talking. We're not doing none of that, you know. Like I said, it took me a little time to get the nerve up to even do this, but I'm here. And you can thank God for that. I thank God for that. That's why I'm on here glowing like I glow. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm him. I'm that one. You'll see it eventually, if you ain't seen it by now. All right, moving along to number 2. Physical. It's for protecting our physical space. Now, that's a big one right there, y'all. That's a real big one for me, especially for me, because I don't want you in my physical space. I'm just being honest. I don't want you in my physical space because I know how detrimental and dangerous it can be when people get too close. I done already experienced this in my lifetime. Point blank, period. I done already experienced this in my lifetime. And I still experience it every day still. And that's not from letting people get close to me that chills with me. That's just people just, because you know nowadays people get close on purpose. Like, you could be in the line or not even in a line. You could be walking down the street. Somebody will literally come flying by you from behind you and not say nothing. Damn near knock you down and still won't say excuse me. It's like they're looking for the confrontation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a peaceful being. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, ain't nothing but positivity on and off camera with me. I ain't looking for the drama. But I won't be taking no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But the way I handle my disrespect is different from how other people handle theirs. Because I'm a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm a new creation in Christ. Yes. I tell you, I'm him. Believe that. But I don't want you in my physical space. And some might say it's from my trauma of me growing up when I was younger, or a teenager, or growing up into a young man. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm going to still say this. I still don't want you in my physical space. It don't change the fact that I don't want you in my physical space. People are like, give me 50 feet. No, I want you to give me 150 feet. 200 feet. You know what I'm saying? If you really want me to be for real about it, I really don't even want you 150 feet from me. I want you 200 feet from me. I want you to get 200 feet from me. Give me 50 feet. Nah, give me 200 feet. Yeah, and then keep going the opposite direction. That's how much I don't care for people in my physical. That's how much people experience I done had with the people around me and in my lifetime that messed it up for everybody. Messed it up for everybody else. It's sad, but it's true. And I ain't afraid to say it. But like I said, I ain't worrying about that. I ain't tripping on that. I'm healing or has healed from that, however you want to say it. But I'm not sweating it. And with that being said, that was number 2, physical. It's for protecting our physical space. Number 3, sexual. It protects our needs and safety sexually. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I know my hands ashy, people don't care. I told you. I came on here 100%. I ain't mean to put on no lotion. I seen them earlier when I was, just kind of working my way into the camera. I ain't mean to put on no lotion. It's okay. I ain't tripping. So you shouldn't worry about it either. They not your hands. That's how I see it. They not your hands. So what is you over there talking about? Yeah, I know what they look like. They mine. The Lord gave them to me, and I'm happy to have them. Because there's a lot of people in this world that ain't got hands and feet and toes and fingers. You dig? See, y'all be worried about the wrong thing, man. That's the problem with the world today. I need to be thankful for what you got, regardless of what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't what it looked like all the time. Believe that. But anyway, also, if I knew now, back then, I would be here. I wouldn't have had no kids. I love my kids, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't have had no kids with them ladies. Not them baby mamas. No. And I ain't finna give them a whole lot of shine on my YouTube page neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say that much, and I'm gonna cut it short right there. And I'm also gonna say, for the simple fact, it's because they never deserved me. They never deserved me. They never deserved me at all. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I love my kids though. I ain't gonna say if they boys or girls. If you looking at my face, you know who I am. So you already know if they boys or girls. For the people who actually know me. But for the new people who don't know me, I ain't gonna say if they boys or girls. I'm just gonna say I love my kids, because I do. With everything within me, I've always loved my kids. I've never neglected my children. You know what I'm saying? Ever. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. Because I ain't never, even though I was never taught from certain family members to, do right by your children and don't neglect your kids and this and that and the third. But because I was neglected and done so wrong as a child, that's why I knew. When I was messing around and had some babies come along in this world, I knew I wasn't going to neglect them. Because I done been neglected. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand how, ma'am or sir, you can be in this world, or you can been grown up in this world. You had all these people in your life giving you the right advice, giving you the right guidance, and you still went out there and made all them babies. They can't take care of them. They go for you, ma'am, or you, sir. And you know who you are. I ain't calling no name. And I can, because I know people like that. But I ain't here to judge nobody, like I said before. That's God's job. At the end of your time on this planet, that's who you're going to have to see. Not me. You're going to have to see my Father. Yeah, the Most High. The Most High God is who you're going to have to see. I'm not here to judge you. Like I said, I'm just here to tell you, get your life right. Get yourself together, man. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. Honestly. Not nothing bad. I don't want to see nothing but good things happen for you and to you. I told you, it's all positivity over here. Why you think I glow like I glow? This ain't come overnight. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't easy. This took growth. And growth hurts for those who don't know. Growth hurts. Growth takes sacrifice. Growth takes endurance. Growth takes embracing. Yeah. A lot of y'all don't even know what them words even mean. It's okay though. You know what I mean? It's cool. Because I'm not going to break that down to you right now. Them are whole other topics for another time for me to be on my page. You feel what I'm saying? There's just more stuff I can talk to y'all about and enlighten y'all on. Because a lot of y'all ain't got no clue what endurance is. A lot of y'all don't even have no endurance. Let's just get that part straight. A lot of y'all don't know what real embracing means, or sacrificing, or growth. You know what I'm saying? See, those 4 topics right there I can come back with anytime I get ready. All I gotta do is go do my research on them, and a lot of them I don't gotta do a lot of research on because I done lived them. That's the beauty part about me. Everything that I come on here about, every topic that I'm coming up on here about, I done lived these topics. It's not like I just went into a book and read about them. No, that's what make it so authentic and raw, or raw and authentic, however you want to put it, on and off camera, because I done lived these topics. A lot of people get on YouTube and they do their research, but they haven't really lived that. They don't went and read it, and now they know how to actually talk about it. But it's so much, it's basically effortless when you done live something and you come out with a topic about it and now you're talking about it. There ain't no effort in that because you done lived it. You know what I mean? And just imagine how fast I can throw them out there because I done lived them. It's only a few things I'm gonna go on the internet and look up about certain things, about them four ones I just called out to y'all. The embracing, the endurance, growth, and sacrifices. It's only a few things I'm gonna go look up on the internet about that. I done lived them, so I ain't really got to look up nothing. You see what I'm saying? But it's a few things about them I want to kind of scratch the surface on to have a better insight for myself and give y'all a better understanding and more education on them. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a teacher and a student. And I'm proud to say I'm a teacher and a student. You know what I'm saying? I don't teach in no classroom. I'm teaching y'all right here on this YouTube, on my YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all enjoying every minute of it because I'm enjoying doing it. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Either hate it or love it. You know what I'm saying? All right, moving along. Boundaries also bring out people true colors. Now imagine that. People got colors. Oh man, imagine that. People got colors. Now we know people got colors. You got your blacks, you got your whites, you got your light skins, you got your dark skins, you got your browns, you got your light browns, you know what I'm saying? You got your purples, you got your purple, blue, black, your black, blue, purples, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so with that being said, we know people have a color, but that's not what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the true person inside of them. That one that they hide, but they put that other one out in the open to keep friends. You know what I'm saying? To keep that job. You feel me? To keep that husband. Or to keep that wife, ma'am or sir. Yeah. I'm talking about that one. With that being said, it's like this. It's like cutting the grass to see if any snakes are in your yard. Yeah, people. That's how it go. And look at that. See how tiny I write? You ain't never seen a man write so tiny, right? Ain't it so neat, right? I know. Thank you. I know. I like bragging on myself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I'm just a confident man. You feel me? A lot of men ain't confident. That's their problem, not mine. And I came up with my own analogy for this one. But check it out. It goes like this. Imagine you're the lawnmower. Yeah, you, ma'am or sir. You're the lawnmower. All right? And your boundaries, the boundaries is the grass, and the family and friends are the snakes that you looking for. That's creepy, right? That's creepy. Yep, that is so creepy. That is creepy. And I don't know how many times I'm gonna throw whatever I throw up here, as far as my content go, and whatever I have on. Don't even waste your time talking about my clothes, cause I'm outside. You feel me? I live outside. Yeah. So if you ain't caught that out yet, I would go ahead and throw that to you right now. I live outside, so don't even waste your time talking about why I still got this on, that on, that. Yeah, whatever. Just know I'm clean. Probably cleaner than you still. Put that out there right now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know how people like to say this and say that. I done heard it and I done seen it too many times. And y'all do this with people who got houses and stuff. Like, why? Doesn't even matter. It ain't your body. It ain't your clothes. You worrying about all the wrong stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're going to keep it moving. All right. Like I said, that's creepy. Now, if you think I'm so full of it, I want you to do this. I want you to set you some boundaries and do these 3 things when you set the boundaries. I want you to watch, listen, and pay attention. All of the above. That's what I want you to do. I want you to watch, listen, and pay attention. All of the above. That's what I want you to do. Watch, listen, and pay attention. Yeah, I know you see me looking around. I'm looking for my other notes, so I can show y'all how small that handwriting is too, so y'all won't think I'm BSing y'all. See that? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it or not. There you go. You can see it a little bit. I ain't trying to get you to read it. I just want you to see how small it is. Yeah, that's how I wrote all my notes, y'all. On little tiny pieces of paper like that. That's how I wrote all of my notes. That's how I'm gonna probably do on every time I throw some content out here. It's gonna be written probably just that small, more than likely, because I write small. You know, a lot of ass whoopers to do that to you growing up. It'll teach you how to read better, write better, like everything. I promise you, all depending on who your mom is. Or who raising you. Who raised you? Shout out TK Kirkland. Alright. We're gonna keep going. And the last one, people, it is interactions. Setting boundaries on interactions online, setting boundaries. And I came up with this. First off, I am not an internet person. I don't care for internet like a lot of other people do. Of course, you see me on here, but like I told you before, it's to give y'all these messages. It ain't really about the money. Of course, eventually I'll get there. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be making a lot of money on internet. But it really is, for the most part, it's to help y'all. It's to spread these big messages. It's to enlighten y'all. It's to wake y'all up, basically. Yeah, y'all sleeping. Y'all sleeping. That's y'all need to wake up. As you can see, it's dark out here. I'm not going to actually show you nothing other than the wall behind me, because you don't need to see nothing else. You see me, you get the content, you get the conversation, you see the little notes I write on, you see the little notes that I write, how small it is. Like, yeah, I'm very, very professional just to start out doing this. Ain't that crazy? Anyway, that's just me though. I'm what you call a perfectionist. I really couldn't get the nerve up at first. I've been wanting to jump on here, let's just say that, but I didn't, because I just couldn't get the nerve up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big public speaker. Let's just say that part. And plus, I don't like being on camera. How about that, right? But here I am. Glory be to God. Like I said, I'm not really an internet person like that. I don't care for the internet. But since I'm here, we're going to say it like this. I'm going to give you what I came up with as far as interactions online go. And it's another big one, people. First off, careful who you share certain content with, certain messages with. What I said, yep, be careful Careful what you share and who you share it with. My bad, y'all. I'm all over the place over here with it. Like, I ain't editing that, so I'm keeping all this. Cause this is gonna be a good movie. This is a good movie right here, people. And the other end is, if people coming with that BS and all that negativity, throw the block on them. That's a boundary. And do it fast. And if they continue to keep doing it, delete, and delete that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I ain't gonna curse that thing. But delete, and delete that. Yeah, all of that. Straight like that. That's pretty much all I got for boundaries, y'all. And I got one more for y'all. It's a little piece of me that, for the viewers that don't know me, literally don't know me, but the people who gonna actually tune in to this and probably not subscribe, but once you click on it, don't matter. you gonna give me a view, you dummy. But anyway, for the people who don't know me and who are going to click on to actually watch the content because it's good, and subscribe to me because, you know what I'm saying, you want to see a young man prosper in life. I appreciate that. And that's like I would love to see you enjoy watching and seeing y'all prosper in life. So with that being said, I'm gonna give y'all another example, which is my own piece of me. And every time I do my content, at the end of it, if you stay through to the end, you will get a little piece of me every time. So it's like this. I was once in the world just like everybody else is all in the world, doing their thing, just living life, smoking, drinking, partying. And by the way, we're all sinners until we cross over. We're basically, like I was just finna say, basically we're all sinners until we cross over to Christ. So I'm not saying I was a saint. See what I'm saying? I'm letting you know I was a sinner just like you. And until you cross over to Christ, you will always be a sinner. Remember that. No matter what church you go to, what religion you choose. Because there's only one religion, that's Christ. For y'all that don't know. But anyway. Yeah, it done got bad people. I looked in the mirror one day and I was like, who the hell is that? I didn't recognize who I saw. I know it was me. You see what I'm saying? I know it was me, but it was like, I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like what I was looking at. So right then and there, I said, self, I love you too much for us to be going out looking like this. So I changed everything. I changed from the way I eat. I stopped eating pork. I stopped eating fried foods. I stopped eating the sugary foods. I stopped eating in the middle of the night. I stopped drinking sugary stuff. I stopped everything. I started exercising. I started loving on myself more. Even then, before I became a new creation in Christ, I had to start it then because I ain't like what I saw. I isolated myself. I started spending more time with myself. I started doing more listening than talking. I started doing more paying attention than sharing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I started eating nothing but baked salmon. Trying to kill this big roach. Anyway, my bad. Trying to come over here. But anyway, I was eating nothing but baked salmon and vegetables. That's all I was eating, y'all. That's it. And then got my so-called people around me in the household at the time. Yeah, like I had them committed the biggest crime in the world. All hell broke loose in the house. I started getting little slick comments, all this, why you want to change, why you stop eating this, why you don't do that, why you don't hang with such and such and them no more. Like, what? Where all this came from? Where was all of this? I'm so concerned about you when, you know what I'm saying, before I set all these boundaries on y'all and cut y'all off. Where was all of that before then? You see what I'm saying? See, when you set boundaries, let's get this part straight to people. When you set boundaries, it changes things. You go from not having rules to when you set them boundaries, rules will just fall in place. And people don't like that, especially the people who always feel like they had access to you. But I'm going to move along on this story. But that's what I got in return for wanting to be better, for wanting to better myself and wanting to become a better me. That's what I got in return from so-called people around me or whatever. So with that being said, I started exercising, riding my bike to work early in the morning to go to work. I was still hitting my knees every morning before I even put on my clothes or went to the bathroom. I was hitting my knees every morning, thanking the Lord just for allowing me to make it through the night. Just thanking the Lord allowing me to make it through the day. Just thanking the Lord allowing me to see another day. I was doing that already. So I already had that little mustard seed of faith for my Lord and Savior. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm in the position I'm in now. I already had that little mustard seed of faith. Not knowing it was moving mountains like it do. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real, I didn't. But I always had that little mustard seed of faith. And like I said, every morning I was hitting my knees. Even before I started doing that extra work on myself, which was cutting out all the sugary foods, exercising, and wanting to better me because I didn't like what I saw. But it came with a lot of side talk, side stares, snoring, growling, you know what I mean? Fake I care about you comments, all type of stuff. It came with a lot of unpleasant things, you know what I mean? But I still done it, and I'm still doing it to this day. But I said that to say this. They used to have like little comments or whatever, or conversations about me when I was in the house isolating myself. I was so quiet, y'all. They used to be in there just talking about me like I wasn't even there. They literally used to just be in there talking about me, asking one another, was I home? Did I leave? Did you see him leave? Did you see him come in? Do you know if he even came back last night? All type of stuff. Like I ain't even a part of the household. And it's funny because I always looked at that like, oh, y'all can do all this talking about me like I ain't here. But when it's time to get this and that paid, or when somebody need some money for this and that, or somebody trying to make sure this and that get done, oh, then all of a sudden I'm a part of the household. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing none of that. So I cut all that out, point blank period. And when I cut it out, that's when everything really went left. You know what I'm saying? When I cut it all out and started doing more for me, started loving me, started wanting to make me better, that's when everything went left. To the left, shout out Beyonce. But like I said, that's when everything just went haywire, man. And that's pretty much all I got right there. That's pretty much all I'm going to give y'all at this moment right there, that little piece of me. And that's because you stayed to the end. And we at 42 minutes and 56 seconds, almost 43 minutes now. 43 minutes and 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, and counting. And that's all I got for y'all as far as boundaries go. And like I said, every time you stay, I give you another little piece of me that you don't know about, or that you ain't got no clue about. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for tuning in. You're rocking with Mr. Live Worldwide on my YouTube page. Hello, world. Y'all have a good night. Glory be to God.